Welcome back to my channel. Scandal or misunderstanding? Taehyung and Karina's brief interaction has triggered a wave of confusion online, and even an alleged warning from HYBE that unexpectedly involved Jungkook. Before we dive in, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because this story is about to uncover the hidden side of the K-pop world, a place where even a single photo can shake billion-dollar empires. In South Korea's entertainment industry, image isn't just important, it's survival. Every idol, from rookie trainees to global superstars, lives under constant public scrutiny. Every gesture is analyzed, every glance can be twisted into a headline. And when you're part of BTS, the most influential act in K-pop history, the stakes are 10 times higher. They're not just singers, they're global ambassadors, luxury brand icons, and the crown jewels of HYBE's vast empire. So when a member like Taehyung gets caught in a moment fans can't explain, the internet doesn't whisper. It explodes. It all began with a seemingly harmless interaction during a private after-party, one of those exclusive events where cameras are banned but gossip spreads like wildfire. Witnesses claim they saw Taehyung sharing a short conversation with Karina from his spa. No hand-holding, no intimate gestures, nothing remotely scandalous. Just two stars talking. But the real drama started after that moment. Hours later, a blurry video appeared online. In the dim lighting, viewers could make out Taehyung's familiar silhouette leaning slightly toward a woman many believed to be Karina. The clip was grainy, the context unclear, but none of that mattered. Within minutes, fan accounts reposted it, gossip sites picked it up, and hashtags began to trend. Is Taehyung dating Karina? One post read. Another headline screamed, HYBE's golden boy caught in new idol link-up? By morning, hashtag Karina and hashtag Protect Jungkook were trending worldwide. Wait, Jungkook? What did he have to do with any of this? That's where things took an unexpected turn. A few weeks before the video leak, Jungkook had been deeply focused on his solo activities. HYBE was carefully managing his image, presenting him as the hardworking, down-to-earth idol stepping into a new chapter. But behind the polished PR surface, insiders say HYBE was walking on eggshells. Too many dating rumors had hit the company's artists recently. Some involved BTS, others came from HYBE's partner labels. And every time, public trust wavered. So when the Taehyung-Karina clip started circulating, HYBE reportedly saw danger on the horizon. A simple rumor could easily spiral into something much bigger, especially since some fans began linking Karina not just to Taehyung, but also to Jungkook, reviving old speculation. Online comments exploded. Wasn't Karina once rumored with Jungkook? Is this a love triangle HYBE is hiding? Asterisk. Of course, none of these claims were ever proven. But in the world of K-pop, evidence often takes a backseat to emotion. Perception becomes reality. And when perception threatens billion-dollar brands, even whispers become serious risks. According to circulating fan theories and so-called insider leaks, HYBE executives didn't just monitor the situation, they quietly acted. Not through a public statement or a press release, but allegedly through a discreet internal reminder to all artists, avoid unnecessary social interactions that might fuel misinterpretations. It wasn't punishment, more like a subtle warning to stay cautious. But ironically, that very warning became fuel for even more controversy. Soon after, fans began noticing something unusual in Jungkook's behavior. During his next live stream, he seemed distant, smiling less, sidestepping certain questions, and even muttering comments like, "People make stories out of nothing." To casual viewers, it was nothing out of the ordinary. But to devoted armies, it felt loaded with meaning. Was Jungkook addressing the rumor indirectly? Or was he reacting to something deeper, perhaps internal pressure from HYBE itself? To understand why fans were so shaken, you need to understand the bond between Taehyung and Jungkook. Their friendship isn't just another idol pairing, it's a symbol of trust, brotherhood, and shared history. From playful moments on stage to emotional interactions off it, their connection has always resonated with fans. So when the rumor hinted at HYBE intervening in a situation that somehow affected both of them, it hit differently. It felt personal. Like something pure was being controlled. But this goes beyond one rumor. It reflects how the K-pop industry operates, a system built on precision, discipline, and control. Companies like HYBE function as entire ecosystems, balancing artistry with tight management. Every appearance, every collaboration, even casual friendships can be strategic decisions. Because when you're dealing with idols who influence millions, one slip can cause chaos. And chaos was exactly what this rumor was beginning to unleash. Then came the biggest twist of all: the woman in the viral video might not have been Karina. As the internet does best, fans became detectives. They slowed the video down frame by frame, zoomed in on details, and compared hairstyles, clothing colors, even body posture. The more they examined, the murkier it got. Some swore it was Karina beyond doubt, others insisted it was a backup dancer or a staff member. What started as speculation became an online battleground, blurring the line between truth and illusion. And that, more than anything, is what HYBE reportedly feared, not the rumor itself, but the illusion of truth. Because in the digital age, once fans decide what they believe, no amount of official clarification can undo it. Statements lose power. The narrative takes a life of its own. Imagine being Taehyung, realizing that a normal, polite interaction could spiral into a storm that might impact not only you but also your closest friend. Imagine knowing that every smile you give, every conversation you have, could be twisted into a theory by people you've never met. For fans, it's entertainment. For idols, it's emotional warfare. Behind the scenes, HYBE reportedly went into quiet damage control. Subtle schedule changes. Carefully worded interviews. A few controlled social media posts designed to steer attention elsewhere. Nothing dramatic, but enough for observant fans to feel that something had shifted in the air. As time passed, the frenzy began to cool, and the rumor slowly faded into the background. But what it left behind was something much deeper, a lingering question about trust, control, and the fragile balance between freedom and fame. Was HYBE truly protecting its artists, or were they controlling them? Was the rumored warning about safeguarding reputations, or suppressing individuality? And perhaps the most haunting question of all, why did Jungkook seem to carry the emotional weight of something that wasn't even his doing? Because if the whispers are true, if there was indeed an internal message, if Jungkook was indirectly affected by it, then what happened between Taehyung and Karina wasn't just a misunderstanding. It became a symbol of how tightly the strings of fame are pulled behind the curtain. In the world of K-pop, truth and illusion dance so closely together that sometimes even the stars themselves can't tell where one ends and the other begins.